Hey, good afternoon, everyone. This is Trader Tim from eMiniMind.com, and we're doing a trade recap for the week. Today is June 10th, Friday, 2016. To everyone who's been tuning in live to the trading room, thanks for all the great feedback. Sounds like getting a lot out of the live trading sessions, so I'm going to be continuing those throughout the summer. To start with the daily chart of the ES, today's gap down really extends this widening formation that we were talking about earlier in the week, where we have a high put in, and then a low, and then a higher high, and then a lower low, higher high, and then again a lower low. So you get this widening formation that typically leads to some sort of reversal, the gap down being a big uh, kind of opposite trend that we've seen in terms of moving to new highs, and then today now breaking down below the swing low and putting in a new low. If we look at a retracement from lows up to highs, that's a 2070. We'll call it 2071s, and that also has a target right around the 2140 level that the 2036.25 long that we're sitting in also has. So both of those kind of line up at the same high. So the fact that we have some consolidation back here, I would look for us to maybe roll a little bit lower early in the week, next week, and then kind of round out and come up and make a new high. But we'll see what we get. I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the trade setups for the week, and we'll go back to Tuesday. And in the morning, we were pretty slow. There wasn't a whole lot going on. Then we pulled back to about the first 30-minute high, and we had a nice hammer set up, and that also lined up with trading hours only long. So either taking the 50% retracement long right at the 50 was one opportunity, or getting long above the high of the low bar in the pullback, which was this hammer here, was another opportunity. And then either trailing the 50% retracements, or trailing the individual bars, or just using the target of the negative 23 for a decent trade middle of the day after a pretty slow morning. And then on Wednesday, we did have a little gap up scenario. There was an opportunity to buy above the high of the first 5-minute bar, but we didn't go super far before reversing, but there was a little bit of a move, couple of points in there, reversing, and then kind of really just going sideways in the middle of the day during lunch. And then Thursday and Friday, there wasn't a ton of trending going on. Today's gap down didn't really yield much after the gap down, kind of a gap and crap, and that's why Mondays and Fridays can be days where you might have a big move occur, but not really a great opportunity to get into a move like that. So, going back to the daily chart, you can see really small body candles up here the last couple of days, and with the shrinking ranges, so shrinks the opportunities intraday. So kind of a slower week, a couple of good setups in there, but kind of slumped off towards the end of the week. Now we have this gap down that really solidifies this widening formation. So we'll look for a little bit of a decline lower to 2070, 2071 area, see if we can get some sort of bounce. And I want to see if we come down to that level. Even if we break through that level, I want to see a long tail form. I want to see bulls step in and push the market higher versus closing at 2071 with just a big bearish bar with absolutely no bullish response. It's nice to see when we come down into these bigger levels, it's nice to see the bulls step back in, and that's visible on the daily chart with a long tail. So that's kind of what we were looking at this week. We'll be live trading again Tuesday. You can check that out, eminimind.com/VIP. And if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email, tim@eminimind.com. Thanks, and have a great weekend.